Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm here today to do my final support group TBR for round 2 of the final support group ReadAthon. This is hosted by Steph from Steph Loves, which I'll leave the link down below. This ReadAthon is for 2 weeks this time and it's running May 2nd through May 15th. And I have quite a lot of books I would like to try to read. Mostly, during these readathons, I'm going to try to either binge a series or reread a series that I've been wanting to reread. So that's what I'm going to use them for. And I have 12 books that I would love to reread, physically. All of these are on audio, but during the readathon also for the 2 weekends, there are 2 weekend long readathons. So essentially I have 6 days to read 12 books because during the other times I'll be reading other books. So I'm not quite sure how this is gonna go because these books are chunky. And yeah, but they're all rereads and I'm super excited. If I don't finish them in the first 2 weeks, that's great. I'll continue on in May. I am gonna be vlogging me reading this series. So the series I am going to be rereading is the Addicted series by Krista and Beccaretri. There are 10 books in this series, and then I want to read the 2 books in the Bad Reputation duet that follows Willow and Garrison. So that's why it's 12 books. So the first one is Addicted to You by Krista and Beccaretri. This is book 1 in the Addicted series. This is Lo and Lily. Lily is a sex addict and Lo is an alcoholic, and they're fake dating and hiding their addictions from their families. It's really good. I really love this story. I've already started rereading this. I think I'm on chapter 10. I'm loving this. I'm listening to it on audio, but I'm super excited to be back in this world. I love Lily Lo. But yes, super excited to continue on. But this is book number 1. Then you have Ricochet, which is a book number 2, and this is like 1.5. A lot of people call it 1.5. It's the smallest in the series. So yes, and this just pretty much follows Lily going to therapy to help her with her sex addiction. Super excited to read it. Then you have Addicted for Now, which is book 2 in the Addicted series, and it just continues on with Lo and Lily's story. Then you have the Calloway Sisters series, which is a spin-off of the Addicted series, but this just follows Lily's sisters. So the first one is Kiss the Sky, which is which is Rose and Connor's story. And I'm super excited to continue on with this one, or reread this one. This does have like a reality show, and yes. Then you have Hot House Flower, which is Daisy and Reike's story, which they're my couple. I love Razy. And I'm super excited. Like Reich, I love Reich. And Daisy is just free-spirited. And yes, I'm super excited. But that's book number 2 in the Calloway Sister series. Then you have Thrived which is book number 2.5 in the Addicted series. This is back to Lily and Lo, and if you don't read the Calloway sisters, this takes place during those two books, so you don't necessarily have to read the Calloway sisters series, because this does take like time in that timeline. It's really good. I really like it, and I'm super excited to continue on with that. And then you have Addicted After All, which is the final book in Lily and Lo's story, and it's a junker. And I'm really excited to continue rereading this. As I said, it's their final book, so a lot happens, and it's really good. Then you have Fuel the Fire, which is Rose and Connor, and then Long Way Down, which is Reich and Daisy, and this is book 3 and 4 in the in the Calloway sister series, and they're both chunkers, but really good. And then lastly, you have Some Kind of Perfect, which is the epilogue book. So this follows everyone in the Addicted series and their kids. And it is a chunker, but it's so good. So there's that. Those are all of the books in the series. And now I'm going to talk about the bad reputations to it. So you have Whatever It Takes by Krista and Beccaretri, and Wherever You Are. This one's fairly short. This one's a little longer. I've only read this one once, so this will be my first time rereading this series, whereas these books I've read, I think I'm on my third reread, so I'm super excited, or my third time reading. No, I think I've read it once and then reread. Yeah, I don't know, but I think these will be my third time reading this series, as this will be my first time rereading this series. But this follows Willow and Garrison. Is that his name? Or is it Grayson? I think it's Garrison, but I can't remember. Yeah, Garrison. So I'm super excited to reread these. I do have this one on audio, but do not have this one on audio. But I have 5 credits, so I'm going to buy this one on audio, because I have all of Krista and Becca's Ritchie's books on audio except this one, so we're going to change that. But yes, I'm super excited to reread these. And then I also have the special editions of the Calloway Sisters series, which they're recently now getting another cover change. But so we have the Kiss the Sky, which has bonus stuff in the back. So I'll probably read these editions, and then Hot House Flower, Fuel the Fire, and Long Way Down. I will probably get those. 2 of them are signed, and the other 2 are not. So I'm super excited to be reading all of these, and these are primarily what I'm going to read, but I will probably read a few other ones. Like, I know I have the River Edge box set that's on my TBR game, Kindle TBR game. I'll probably read on my Kindle, because these are all audio and I would like to have some type of Kindle book or physical book, and there's probably more on my shelves that I could also read, but these are primarily the 12 books I'm going to read in the 2 weeks. So, yes, wish me luck. As I said, I will be vlogging me rereading these books, and I'm super excited. If you're participating, what do you plan on reading? And I'll see everyone later. Bye!